Alrighty guys, today we're going to be putting together some a couple 5.3 gallon wooden rustic trash cans. They're white. I got them from Walmart, $29.99 for 2 of them, I believe. And I'd say what the company name is, but I can't pronounce it. And it's not on the box. What you get in here is you get a whole bunch of little screws. Oh, they're Allen wrenches. And then you get your little wooden pieces. So first up with everything you put together, get it out. Got a little Allen key here in each bag. And I'm going to go find the right bit for this. So I'll be back on that. Okay, so we found the right bit. I think it should be a Hex 3. If you're familiar with power tools and you know how to use power tools, it's fine. I mean, the instructions will probably say, do not use power tools. And the reason for that is people will turn these up way too high, right? They will turn them up way too high. If I just turn this up a little bit, I can't hold it. If I turn it down, then it's a lot lighter. So, I mean, depending on the tool you're using is going to depend on what you put it as. But I would start with a low torque, right? I mean, that one is just, I'm barely holding it. And it's stopping. I know that on this one, 20 is about hand tight on me. So I'm going to put it on 19, which is just below hand tight. Oddly enough, 20 is hand tight for me. 21 is way more than hand tight. So figure out your tool, right? If you're going to use, I just dropped that bit, didn't I? Yep. If you're going to use a power tool, make sure you know your tool. If you don't, then, well, use this. Okay? That way you don't destroy this. Because, I mean, if you crank this thing all the way up, you're going to destroy that thing. So, and I lost my bit. So let me find my bit and I'll be right back with you. Anyway, the instructions here are pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. No words, which is great. I love just having pictures. Alright, so step 1 doesn't show step 1. Okay, anyway, we need piece number 1 and piece number 2. These are probably not, no, they're not labeled. Alright, so 1 and 2, you're going to put together, just going to line these up. 4 holes here, put your 4 screws in. And then we're going to slide in piece 3 onto the bottom of that. So with all of these things, I would suggest starting the bolt or screw with your finger first. It helps to have a good, quick finger that's going to be like, oh, we're getting resistance. So even when you're using hand tools, you don't want to use them hard, right? Because I mean, the idea is to get these flush with the outside. Don't over tighten them. Don't get them too far in. This one's in maybe about a 1/16 of an inch inlaid there. So not the best, but not bad enough to cause it to break. Alright, from there you're going to just slide piece number 3 right into the groove. Line her up. And then, they say to put the other piece 2 on, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're just going to sit right over here. I think the smaller one's piece 2, or the thinner one. Which will be this one. We're just going to put those screws in there. They're not going all the way through. They're just, actually they are going all the way through. My bad. Just going to line those up. Tack them in. Okay. From there, take the last piece, the other piece one, I think it was, slide her down. Now all 4 screw holes are going to be right here on top, or all 8 screw holes are right here on top. So slide her down to get the groove to line up with that bottom piece. Once it does, you just line those 2 sides up. And if you're going to paint something like this, I mean, you have to paint it before you put the screws in. That wouldn't be a horrible idea at all. That way your screws aren't painted. Yep, they're all going into the hole. Okay, cool. From there, just tighten them all down. And there you go, you got yourself a nice little pretty trash can. Looks pretty old, and I like it. What do you guys think? We'll put a link for this down below in the description if you want to check these out. So I think they look pretty cute. This one's for the daughter's room. Initially bought these for the rest, or bought it for the rest. But now that I got the studio going, I'm gonna put one down here too. Let's get that one together. And now we got 2 trash cans done. So, daughter's room, my office. Yay! Links will be down below in the description. Be sure to like this video if it helped you out in any way. Please, it really helps the channel out. And if you can, or if you think about it, or you want to, maybe subscribe for some more content similar to this. I don't always stay on topic. Sometimes I deviate. Like building this wall. I deviated. But it's still, I mean, it's more DIY than these are. Of course, this is DIY or don't. You just haven't changed the name yet. Which, to me, this is kind of like DIY or don't. Because, I mean, you're putting it together, but you're not cutting it. Something like that.